Hello everyone, in today's video we'll explore a growing crisis devastating communities across America: feral hogs. These invasive animals, notorious for their insatiable appetite and destructive behavior, cause an estimated $2.5 billion in damage annually. From tearing up farmland to disrupting ecosystems, southern states alone face $65 million in losses each year. So what's driving the feral hog invasion, and what can communities do to fight back? Leave comment number 1 if you want to join us in exploring the most effective solutions. To combat the escalating crisis, the Texas government has implemented aggressive hunting campaigns. In 2023 alone, up to 5,200 feral hogs were removed from the state. These efforts include helicopter hunting, the use of firearms, and advanced tracking technologies. These initiatives have gained attention due to the enormous financial burden caused by these animals, estimated at $400 million annually in Texas. For example, feral hogs have caused significant damage to golf courses across the state, with one prominent Houston golf course spending over $50,000 to repair turf and landscaping destroyed by them. The impact of feral hogs extends beyond financial damage, posing a serious threat to public safety. In June 2024, a San Antonio resident was attacked by a feral hog while walking, a disturbing incident among 450 reported hog attacks across the United States. With their sharp tusks and aggressive behavior, feral hogs present a real danger to suburban and rural communities. This has raised significant concerns about safety and quality of life, prompting residents to seek solutions to protect themselves and their families. Modern hunting technologies have proven highly effective in controlling feral hog populations. Thermal imaging and night vision devices enable hunters to track and target these primarily nocturnal creatures with greater precision. In Texas, professional hunters equipped with BMCX rifles and thermal imaging systems can effectively take down feral hogs at night when they are most active. Coordinated strategies such as simultaneous shooting techniques have further increased the efficiency of these efforts. With an estimated 2.6 million feral hogs in Texas, these innovative and organized methods are critical to mitigating the $150 million in annual damage they cause. Helicopter hunting has become one of the most popular and effective strategies for managing feral hogs in the rugged and forested areas of Texas. From the air, hunters can track and eliminate large groups of feral hogs efficiently, often taking down hundreds in a single day. Have you ever experienced the thrill of hunting feral hogs by helicopter? If yes, leave comment number 2. If not, leave number 5. However, participating in helicopter hog hunting comes with strict requirements. Hunters must be at least 18 years old, possess a valid hunting license, and meet rigorous health and safety standards. These measures not only ensure hunter safety, but also enhance the efficiency of the operation, addressing the urgent need to control the feral hog population. Alternative methods like bow hunting are also gaining popularity, especially in East Texas, where feral hog populations are dense. The cooler months from November to March are peak times for hog activity, making them ideal for hunting efforts. Government regulations, including seasonal limits and licensing requirements, help maintain balance in the feral hog population. However, the challenge of controlling this species remains significant, requiring more innovative and aggressive solutions. Texas has emerged as a leading state in managing feral hogs, while states like Florida and Mississippi continue to struggle with the issue. The feral hog population in these two states is estimated at around 500,000, significantly smaller than Texas's. Florida and Mississippi are working to adopt Texas's successful strategies but have yet to achieve comparable effectiveness. Managing feral hogs remains a nationwide challenge, but with coordinated efforts and the application of advanced methods, progress is gradually being made to protect communities and reduce damage. Thank you for watching today's video. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. In your opinion, which feral hog hunting method is the most effective: ground hunting, helicopter hunting, or another approach? A big thank you to everyone working tirelessly to protect our communities and environment. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel for our next video. Hello. Hunting to eradicate coyotes is no stranger to Americans. This species has rapidly expanded and spread across rural areas, causing significant damage of up to $21 million annually in Texas alone in 2023. Over 40,000 sheep have fallen victim to coyote attacks, creating a serious problem for the livestock industry. Do you want to hunt this invasive species? Comment the number 1 to join the hunt. These attacks cause millions of dollars in damage annually, placing immense pressure on farmers and highlighting the need for effective management strategies. One primary method to control the coyote population is hunting. Hunters use high-powered rifles like the .223 Remington or compound bows for those preferring a more traditional approach. Each method requires skill, precision, and an understanding of the species' behavior. To effectively deal with coyotes, tools like thermal scopes and electronic collars that mimic prey sounds are used to locate and attract them. These tools help hunters increase their success rate without harming other wildlife. Precision is critical, as coyotes can run at speeds up to 40 miles per hour and easily detect danger. These measures not only protect livestock but also ensure safety and efficiency in controlling the coyote population. Hunting requires hunters to have specialized skills and patience. They need to approach within about 40 yards of their target, as any movement or noise can be detected by coyotes. Hunters often wait 4 to 6 hours for a precise shot opportunity. To participate in coyote hunting, hunters must meet age and licensing requirements. Most states require hunters to be at least 16 years old and possess a valid hunting license. These regulations ensure hunters are responsible and understand hunting laws and ethics, contributing to the broader goal of effectively managing dangerous predatory species. Coyotes are more active at night, making it an ideal time for hunting. Hunters use infrared scopes and red flashlights to navigate accurately in the dark. This adds challenges requiring hunters to rely on sharp senses and assistive devices to track prey in the difficult conditions of nighttime. Using GPS and coyote tracks to locate them on snow-covered surfaces is a highly effective method. The clear footprints reveal their movement patterns, and when combined with modern GPS technology, hunters can quickly navigate to prime hunting locations without wasting time. Additionally, these devices are government-approved in the U.S., ensuring compliance with regulations. Hunting has helped reduce the coyote population over the years. Last year alone, over 500 coyotes were eliminated in Wyoming, leading to a 30% improvement in sheep protection. To achieve better results, continued implementation of effective management strategies is needed, such as extending hunting seasons, improving tools and techniques, and enhancing community education on coyote management. Each hunting season, hunters are granted permits based on the number of licenses issued, typically limited to a specific number of hunters as regulated by each state. The regulation clearly states that the number of prairie wolves that can be hunted during the season must not exceed 300. If this limit is exceeded, hunters may face a fine from the government of up to $10,000. Hunters must always maintain high vigilance because prairie wolves can attack at any moment. With a bite force of up to 1,500 pounds, they pose a dangerous threat. Therefore, hunters need to keep a safe distance of at least 100 to 150 yards to minimize risks. To ensure safety, hunters must prepare thoroughly and be fully equipped, ready to face any situation in the wild environment. After hunters eliminate a large number of prairie wolves, authorities often collect and examine samples to study their health and nutrition. This helps identify factors affecting the species' development, thereby finding effective countermeasures. Prairie wolves may be handled in various ways depending on the research results and actual circumstances. Are you curious about how the government uses prairie wolves for any purpose? Keep watching the next part of the video to explore the details. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any questions or want to learn more about related issues, please comment and press button number 1 below the video. We look forward to hearing your feedback. Don't forget to watch the next video to continue exploring and updating with more interesting information. See you in the upcoming videos. In confrontational situations, wildcats often become aggressive when they feel threatened. When encountering such situations, the person being attacked can defend themselves or make loud noises to scare the cat away, helping to avoid injury. Handling the situation quickly and calmly is crucial to minimizing the risk from these attacks. Leave comment number 1 to learn more about this ferocious animal. The wildcat is a medium-sized carnivorous animal weighing approximately 18 to 35 pounds, native to Europe and Asia. It has distinctive spotted fur and has rapidly expanded in the United States, causing significant damage to agriculture. In Montana, Rock Creek Farm reported the loss of up to 175 chickens and 180 ducks in a single night due to wildcat attacks. The total annual damage caused by this species to farmers is estimated to reach $45 million. To address this issue, many states have enacted regulations allowing the hunting of wildcats to control their population and reduce agricultural damage. Wildcats typically inhabit dense forests, mountains, and vast grasslands. Their signs include circular paw prints, buried scat, and scratch marks on tree trunks. Hunting wildcats requires trackers to have skilled tracking abilities, knowledge of their behavior, and proficiency with weapons based on a year-long training course in Montana's Bridger Mountains. When hunting wildcats on the grasslands, hunters often use binoculars to survey vast areas for signs of the species. Upon spotting a wildcat in their sights, they must assess the distance and calculate the precise moment to shoot. Hunters typically wait patiently until the cat pauses or changes direction, providing the best shooting angle to ensure the shot is both effective and humane. Hunting wildcats is a challenging activity that requires advanced skills and attracts many hunters due to the species' intelligence and agility. To obtain a hunting license, hunters must complete a course on firearm safety and hunting ethics. In Montana, the minimum age for licensing is 18 to 65, although some states allow participation under supervision for those under 12.
Here's a Tom.
In Texas, Montana has licensed 300 coonhound dogs for wildcat hunting. They play a crucial role in assisting hunters and reducing direct encounters with wildcats. However, hunters are responsible for reporting their hunts to authorities. If found overhunting, hunters may face fines up to $5,000. Do you think this method is effective? If yes, leave comment number 2. If not, leave number 5.
Something. It's a bobcat. It's a bobcat. Pretty small Tom or little female. It's a little female.
To improve wildcat population control, Montana has implemented leg traps to facilitate hunting in rural and forested areas. These traps are licensed in limited numbers in the northern and central Montana mountains. During collection, protective shields reduce the risk of direct wildcat attacks, ensuring human safety during the hunting process. These shields mitigate the trap's impact, making it easier for hunters to collect wildcats.
Yes!
According to the American Wildlife and Game Conservation Association, the number of wildcats hunted annually ranges from 200,000 to 550,000. In 2023, Montana recorded a record high of 4,800 wildcats hunted, while California, home to the largest wildcat population, only permitted hunting 3,500 due to conservation concerns. Experts estimate that hunting has reduced wildcat damage to poultry farms by approximately 25% compared to the previous year. An experienced hunter can capture 3 to 4 wildcats per day during the hunting season. However, this number may vary depending on weather conditions, terrain, and population density in the area. After hunting, wildcats are often used for their meat, which can be prepared into specialty dishes, while their fur is utilized in the fashion industry. Do you find connecting with other hunters helpful in improving your hunting techniques? Furthermore, the Texas Trophy Hunters Association, TTHA, fosters a strong sense of community and connection among hunters by offering memberships. These memberships allow hunters to connect with like-minded individuals, share experiences, tips, and strategies. Networking opportunities enable hunters to learn from one another, enhancing their skills and knowledge. Additionally, TTHA connects hunters with professional hunting guides and equipment suppliers. Your insights are a valuable resource for Montana hunters. Thank you for joining us during this time. These approaches have been highly effective in curbing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Please share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss further. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and recommend it to your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
Hello everyone! Meet the warthog, often called the bush pig, a wild member of the pig family thriving across Africa. With rugged bristles and signature long tusks jutting boldly from their jaws, these creatures are instantly recognizable. Built tough with short, sturdy legs, warthogs move effortlessly through varied terrains. They're early risers and twilight wanderers, dodging the midday heat while expertly seeking out water sources. Large trees and dense thickets serve as their safe havens, shielding them from lurking predators. Their incredible adaptability allows them to flourish in diverse habitats. Ready to explore their world? Drop a 0 in the comments below. Warthogs are opportunistic grazers with a diet rich in grass, leaves, roots, and other plants. What sets them apart is their peculiar dining posture. They often kneel on their front legs, snouts to the ground, as they forage for food. This distinctive stance makes for an intriguing sight as they dig up roots and tubers with precision. This clever feeding strategy not only helps them access nutrient-rich sources, but also highlights their incredible ability to adapt and thrive in challenging environments. Warthogs are social animals with a dynamic family structure. A typical group, known as a sounder, often includes 1 or 2 adult females and their offspring. The females lead the charge, nurturing the young and safeguarding their territory. These groups forage together, scouring grasslands for grass and roots as a cohesive unit. At the first sign of danger, they spring into action, either darting to nearby burrows or using their impressive digging skills to create a quick refuge. Their strong social bonds and teamwork are key to thriving in the unpredictable wild. Warthogs display fascinating survival instincts by seeking out burrows for shelter. They either dig their own or repurpose burrows made by other animals, creating safe havens from predators and extreme weather. These underground retreats not only shield them from harsh conditions, but also serve as secure spots to protect their young during emergencies. This resourceful behavior underscores the warthog's intelligence and remarkable adaptability, ensuring their survival in the challenging environments of the wild. In recent years, warthogs have increasingly been spotted near suburban areas and along roads, drawn by the lure of crops and gardens. Their search for food often brings them closer to human habitats, resulting in surprising encounters that spark both fascination and safety concerns. These interactions highlight the growing overlap between wildlife and urban expansion, creating a mix of curiosity and caution in affected communities.
Go.
Warthogs are increasingly seen wandering onto roads, causing traffic disruptions and occasionally wreaking havoc on garden plants. Their presence in urban areas highlights the ongoing challenges of habitat loss and human-wildlife coexistence. These interactions raise pressing questions about preserving their natural habitats while addressing the risks of conflicts. Effective management strategies are now crucial to safeguard both the animals and the communities they encounter.
It's so funny how it crawls around on its knees.
To address the growing presence of warthogs in residential areas, hunting organizations have initiated population management programs. These efforts focus on controlling warthog numbers while preserving ecological balance. Through regulated hunting practices, they aim to reduce crop damage and enhance community safety. What's your take on this? If you agree, give this video a like. If not, drop a 1 in the comments to share your perspective. Local hunters are extensively trained in safe and humane practices to ensure responsible warthog management. Armed with ecological knowledge and an understanding of warthog behavior, they carefully select the most suitable times and methods for hunting. Their efforts not only reduce human-wildlife conflicts but also play a vital role in preserving biodiversity and maintaining ecological balance in the region.
We can take it out here.
Maintaining safety and proper distance is vital when hunting warthogs to protect both hunters and the animals. An optimal range of 50 to 100 meters, adjusted for terrain and skill, provides hunters enough time to assess and execute precise shots without distressing the animals. Following these practices not only reduces risks but also ensures ethical hunting that supports the conservation of warthogs in their natural habitats. When encountering a warthog, a swift, precise takedown is essential to ensure humane treatment and minimize suffering. Hunters should remain calm, maintain a safe distance, and aim accurately at vital areas, such as the head or heart. Proper preparation, practicing shooting skills, and studying warthog behavior is key to achieving this. A quick, effective shot not only reduces the animal's distress, but also ensures the safety of hunters and other wildlife nearby.
Wood for the cleaner.
Yesterday.
The other three quickly try to look like this, as you can see what he's trying to find.
Hunting warthogs teaches important lessons about responsibility and sustainability in wildlife management. Beyond recreation, it serves a critical role in controlling populations and safeguarding other species. Following legal guidelines and safety protocols is essential to protect both hunters and wildlife. Moreover, active involvement in conservation programs fosters community awareness about preserving ecological balance and protecting nature for generations to come. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates.
Gracias.
Monkeys, some of the smartest creatures in the animal kingdom, thrive in tropical forests, open woodlands, and mountainous areas. These habitats offer abundant food sources like fruits, leaves, and insects, while encouraging social bonding and communication. Their intelligence shines through in their adaptability and creative ways of navigating their environment. Ready to dive into their fascinating world? Drop a 3 in the comments below. Monkeys enjoy a diverse diet of fruits, leaves, flowers, seeds, and insects, which varies based on their species and habitat. This flexibility allows them to thrive in different environments while contributing to the ecosystem. By dispersing seeds and promoting plant growth, monkeys play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance and supporting the health of their habitats. Monkeys' remarkable adaptability allows them to thrive in various habitats, but it can also create challenges. As they learn to forage near humans, they may encroach on residential areas, causing crop damage and agricultural losses. To address these issues, it's vital to manage monkey populations responsibly and preserve their natural habitats, reducing conflicts and ensuring ecological harmony. Monkeys feeding on fruits and crops often spark human-wildlife conflicts, creating challenges for both sides. Farmers resort to protective measures like fencing or noise devices to safeguard their harvests, but these methods are not always effective. Balancing wildlife conservation with sustainable agriculture requires innovative and humane solutions to minimize damage while ensuring coexistence between humans and monkeys. Trapping offers a safe and humane way to address the issue of monkeys damaging agriculture. By gently capturing and relocating them to their natural habitats, this method avoids harmful practices and protects crops. What do you think? If you support this approach, like the video. If not, leave a 4 in the comments to share your thoughts. If trapping is impractical or the monkey population is large, relocating them to a zoo or sanctuary can be a viable alternative. Here, experts can ensure proper care and provide a safe environment tailored to their needs. For a closer look at how this works, at the zoo, monkeys are provided with proper care, nutrition, and a safe environment, while contributing to public education programs that highlight the importance of their conservation. Relocating monkeys to a zoo reduces human-wildlife conflicts, safeguards crops, and supports agricultural livelihoods. This solution benefits the local community and advances wildlife conservation efforts, ensuring these animals thrive in a secure and protected setting. Hunting is occasionally seen as the most immediate solution for controlling monkey populations that severely damage agriculture. In emergency situations, when crops face significant losses and alternative measures prove ineffective, hunting may become a necessary option to quickly mitigate the impact and protect livelihoods.
No.
An essential takeaway from addressing monkey-related agricultural damage is the importance of sustainable and humane wildlife management. Relocating monkeys to reserves or zoos through trapping not only reduces human-animal conflicts, but also supports species conservation. Educating communities about the ecological role of monkeys fosters greater respect and protection for wildlife. Together we can build a harmonious environment where humans and nature coexist. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into how Australia is tackling millions of feral hogs wreaking havoc across 6 states and 2 territories. The infrastructure damage they cause is estimated at $80 million annually, so what are Australian hunters doing to control and reduce their numbers? Drop a number 1 in the comments. If you're curious, and don't miss the surprises waiting for you in this video. Surprisingly, feral hogs in Queensland can swim continuously for about 2 hours, allowing them to travel from deep forest to Brisbane. This has led to a 20% drop in tourists at the famous Gold Coast beaches, causing significant losses for the tourism industry as people fear hog attacks. Australian authorities have swiftly installed warning signs to ensure public safety, especially since the feral hog population reached 4 million by 2015. Even journalists covering stories have been attacked by feral hogs, though. Fortunately, no serious injuries have been reported. With their distinctive snouts, feral hogs frequently dig up the ground, causing severe damage to ecosystems and infrastructure, with repair costs estimated at $25 million USD. To address the escalating damage caused by feral hogs, the Australian government and communities have collaborated to organize legal hunting campaigns. Each hunting season from April to July, states like Queensland, New South Wales, and the Northern Territory become designated hunting zones, based on government research estimating 24 million feral hogs in these areas. However, Kakadu National Park and other conservation areas in the Northern Territory maintain a complete hunting ban to protect natural ecosystems. To participate in legal hunting, farmers must be aged 18 to 65 and hold a valid permit issued by local authorities. Each year, about 20,000 hunters in Australia are licensed to use firearms for hunting. They must complete a 3 to 6 month firearm training course before engaging in actual hunts, ensuring safety and efficiency during operations. Hunters often use Remington or Ruger rifles, which are highly regarded for their accuracy and safety. Choosing the right firearm and mastering precise techniques not only ensures the hunter's absolute safety, but also enhances control in dangerous situations. Have you ever hunted feral hogs with a rifle? If yes, drop a number 2 in the comments. If not, leave a no 5. The Australian government also permits hunters to use hunting dogs to expedite the capture of feral hogs. These dogs help hunters quickly locate and control hogs, especially in vast areas. Per regulations, each hunter can bring up to 5 dogs. Bull Arab dogs trained rigorously at centers in Queensland and New South Wales are equipped with the skills needed for effective hog hunting. Their training lasts 12 to 18 months to ensure they can handle these animals optimally. Feral hogs are ferocious animals weighing up to 400 pounds, so hunting dogs must be tough and agile. Each dog needs to reach a minimum sprint speed of 30 meters and have the stamina to chase hogs for hours. To ensure safe and legal, hunting authorities impose fines of up to $5,000 USD for hunters using untrained dogs or violating regulations. These rules protect animal welfare and ensure the safety of both humans and hunting dogs during operations. With their agility and sharp sense of smell, hunting dogs are invaluable allies, enabling hunters to effectively control feral hogs in the Kakadu swamps of the Northern Territory and Queensland's wetlands. In these slippery, waterlogged terrains, hunting is challenging, but dogs help track and corner hogs into strategic positions, boosting capture efficiency. Thanks to relentless hunting efforts, Australia's feral hog population dropped from 24 million in 2015 to about 18 million by 2020. This success not only effectively controls the hog population, but also helps maintain natural balance. Hunters are required to regularly update themselves on new policies to ensure strict compliance and avoid hunting near residential areas to minimize disruptions to local communities. Thank you for watching the video to the end. Don't forget to leave a comment to let us know if this video addressed your concerns so we can provide you with the best experience in future videos. Hit the subscribe button to join in on various hunting activities and stay tuned for more videos. One morning in rural Limpopo, South Africa, as people were preparing for the day, an unexpected attack occurred. A herd of about 7 rhinos suddenly appeared and charged into the residential area. According to local authorities, within 30 minutes, at least 3 houses were destroyed by a rhino weighing over 4,000 pounds. Not only that, the herd of rhinos continued to rush onto the main road, causing serious traffic accidents. Fortunately, no one was injured. Comment number 1 to explore rhinos together. Rhinos crossing roads and entering urban areas in South Africa have caused significant traffic disruptions. Vehicles passing through these areas are often delayed for hours due to rhinos blocking the way. Many tourists have canceled plans to visit South Africa out of safety concerns, severely impacting the local tourism industry. It is estimated that South Africa's tourism sector has declined by 15% over the past year, costing the country approximately $250 million. Recognizing the potential danger rhinos pose to communities, especially when they stray into populated areas, the South African government has implemented a strictly regulated hunting policy to control their population and reduce human-wildlife conflict. So have you ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt rhinos in South Africa? Each year, this hunting policy attracts about 200 to 300 hunters from around the world, drawn by the challenge of pursuing these African giants. However, to legally hunt rhinos in South Africa, hunters need specific permits. Do you think hunting rhinos with a gun is effective? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 5. These include professional hunting licenses, mandatory for all hunters, both domestic and international, particularly those requiring CITES permits. As a result, South Africa issues approximately 80 to 120 rhino hunting permits, annually, a number carefully determined by wildlife management authorities. Additionally, to ensure effective hunting, South African hunters often use large caliber rifles, such as the .375 H&H Magnum 416 Rigby or .458 Lot, which provide sufficient power to humanely take down a healthy rhino.
Back to the spine.
Hunters typically organize into small groups of 2 to 3 to ensure better coordination, safety, and support during the hunt. Upon spotting the prey, they carefully assess the situation and position themselves within a range of 30 to 90 feet, depending on the environment and the rhino's behavior. To avoid detection by the rhino, they move silently against the wind and use natural terrain features like trees or rocks for cover. Hunters have learned that adhering to hunting regulations is crucial. Non-compliance can lead to severe consequences, including the loss of hunting licenses and fines of up to $30,000. These measures are designed to protect both hunters and wildlife, as well as ensure the sustainability of hunting activities in South Africa. In rhino hunting in South Africa, hunters typically operate in groups of 3 to 5 to ensure safety and mutual support, as hunting alone can be dangerous with such large wildlife. Rhinos are massive animals weighing up to 5,000 pounds, requiring hunters to fire at least 2 to 3 shots to humanely take them down. To save time. Navigating hunting areas, hunters often use off-road vehicles not only to quickly approach prey, but also to transport carcasses to designated collection points. After a successful rhino hunt, hunters must submit a detailed hunting report to relevant authorities such as South Africa's Department of Environment, Forestry and Fisheries. Hunting rhinos is strictly prohibited in Pilanesberg National Park and Marikele National Park, as these are protected areas. Therefore, hunters must stay updated on regulations. So, what do you think about how South African farmers are dealing with millions of rhinos? Should we seek more sustainable solutions for the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and want to see more exciting wildlife stories, don't forget to subscribe and follow. Stay tuned for the next video. In many areas of the United States, retail stores are facing a growing threat from black bears. They cause significant damage to shops, impacting business operations. According to a recent report, in the first 6 months of 2021, there were over 120 black bear attacks on stores across states like Colorado, California, and New York, resulting in estimated damages of up to $300,000. Particularly in California, this has led to a significant loss of customers for store owners. Leave a comment with the number 1 to explore this situation further. Black bear attacks have forced many store owners to temporarily close, causing business disruptions and significant economic losses. Authorities have repeatedly reported that black bears are increasingly appearing in residential areas. In some cases, they have attacked and rummaged through household items. Fortunately, no injuries have been reported. To address this issue, authorities recommend that residents limit outdoor trash and food, install bear-proof garbage cans, and implement other safety measures when living near black bears. Police have received numerous reports of break-ins. To address this threat, some hunters have chosen to use firearms to deal with the issue. Black bears are massive animals weighing on average between 200 and 600 pounds. Therefore, hunting within city limits poses significant risks such as endangering nearby residents and creating public safety concerns. Aware of these dangers, the California government has strictly prohibited hunting near densely populated areas to protect residents, allowing hunting only in designated wilderness areas. Black bear hunting in California is permitted only during the fall from September to December each year. This period is chosen because it's when bears actively forage to prepare for winter, making them more mobile and accessible. Each hunting season, licensed hunters are allowed to take only a limited number of bears to control the population and ensure no negative impact on the wild bear population. The government strictly prohibits illegal hunting and the use of bears for personal purposes, enforcing stringent measures to prevent such activities. All hunters must register for a permit before the hunting season and are required to report to the authorities on the number and condition of black bears hunted. Hunters must also maintain detailed records of the hunting area and submit periodic reports. Do you support hunting bears with firearms? If yes, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave the number 5. Through these measures, the California government aims to effectively manage black bear hunting while ensuring public safety. Hunters in California often focus their efforts on bears preoccupied with prepared food sources. This method increases the chances of accurate targeting and taking down the prey, especially when bears are focused on feeding. Additionally, hunters use specialized calling devices that mimic the sounds of prey or bear cubs to attract black bears closer to the hunting area. Current data shows that using these calling devices can increase the success rate of approaching black bears by up to 70%, enabling hunters to achieve their goals quickly and efficiently. Experienced black bear hunters note that tracking begins with observing the ground for scat and using binoculars to determine the direction of movement. However, this process can be very time-consuming. Hunters have shared that they've hunted daily without finding bear tracks and have traveled miles without results. To shorten search time and increase efficiency, hunters often undergo intensive training on black bear behavior and habits. In California, bear hunting, the primary weapon used is the .30-06 Springfield rifle. This rifle has a range of approximately 200 to 300 yards, with an accuracy rate of up to 90% for taking down bears when used correctly and with high skill. The .30-06 Springfield is designed with features that support bear hunting, including long-range shooting capability and high durability in harsh conditions. Each bear hunting season in California, only about 540 hunting permits are issued to hunters in order to control the population and ensure that hunting is conducted in a sustainable and safe manner. Additionally, hunters are responsible for collecting and recording data on the bears after the hunt. This process includes measuring the size of the bear to provide accurate information to the authorities. The data is carefully recorded so that the government has the necessary information to compile statistics and assess the situation. This helps ensure that hunting is carried out sustainably while protecting the public from risks associated with wild bears. Do Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss together. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends about us so they can watch too. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
American farmers are facing an unexpected crisis: the appearance of around 3 million invasive monkeys. This raises many questions about how to control the sudden increase of this population and how to protect public safety as well as the tourism industry. Let's explore how to address the issue of invasive monkeys in the US in the video below. Comment number 1 to let me know you're following along. In Florida, USA, people are facing a rapid invasion of monkeys. These invasive monkeys often move in groups and are most concentrated in residential areas. They frequently attack humans aggressively to steal food from trash cans and even destroy homes. One of the most typical places is the city of Fort Lauderdale, known as the monkey capital, where the monkey population has doubled in the past 5 years to over 6,000. These invasive monkeys have caused significant damage to cities and electrical systems by affecting power lines. Their climbing habits allow them to reach incredible heights, up to 100 feet. In an era where all technology depends on electricity, the consequences of prolonged power outages can be very serious. Rolling blackouts caused by invasive monkeys have become an increasingly significant problem in many areas of Florida. In 2023, a manufacturing plant in Fort Lauderdale suffered over $10 million in damages after a 3-day power outage. The cause was traced back to invasive monkeys biting through high-voltage power lines, causing explosions and disrupting the electricity supply. This not only impacted business operations but also posed a serious threat to the lives and safety of the local population. Measures need to be implemented to prevent invasive monkeys from accessing power lines, protecting the electrical system, and ensuring community safety. The presence of these monkeys not only disrupts the daily lives of Florida residents, but also negatively impacts the tourism industry, as tourists may feel uneasy about the safety in areas where invasive monkeys are present. Florida is famous for its beautiful beaches, national parks, and luxury resorts, attracting millions of tourists every year. However, the appearance of wild monkeys attacking people, drinking water, and stealing food from beachgoers has caused many to panic and flee. The city of Orlando, home to popular attractions like Disney World and Universal Studios, has also been significantly affected. The tourism industry typically contributes over $100 billion to the economy each year and creates millions of jobs. However, since 2020, when invasive monkeys spread to tourist areas, the number of visitors to Florida has dropped to around 80 million per year. With this decline, the tourism sector needs to implement certain measures to restore tourists' trust and attract them back. When traveling to Florida or other areas with monkeys, it is important to prioritize your safety and avoid harming them. The most basic advice for tourists is not to feed the monkeys any of your food. This behavior can make the monkeys accustomed to begging for food and even turn aggressive if they don't get it. Additionally, it is crucial to store food securely in bags or sealed containers to avoid attracting the monkey's attention and preventing any unwanted situations. Another tip is to join guided tours. Experienced guides will know how to protect and guide tourists in case they encounter invasive monkeys. They can also provide advice on safe behavior when dealing with them. Finally, always maintain a safe distance from the monkeys when you encounter them. Avoid getting too close, touching, or taking photos with them to prevent any unwanted situations. In June 2020, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, issued a new policy allowing the use of steel cage traps to control the invasive monkey population in certain counties within the state. The use of these traps aims to minimize the negative impact of their invasion on the electrical grid, property, and human safety. The steel cage traps are considered an effective and humane method for controlling the invasive monkey population. These traps can capture multiple monkeys at once, making them more efficient than other methods like tranquilizer traps or manual trapping. With durable materials, the steel cages can withstand harsh weather conditions without rusting or deteriorating, allowing them to be used for many years. In particular, it is safe for humans and poses no danger to pets or children. The convenience of this trap lies in its portability, allowing it to be placed in residential areas. When a monkey is caught, residents simply need to report it to FOEC within 24 hours, and FOEC personnel will come to collect and release the monkeys back into the wild. The second type of trap operates similarly but can catch fewer monkeys, usually 1 to 2 at a time. This trap is easy to assemble from 6 metal panels, compact in size and highly portable. Its use in the Miami area has yielded significant results, with the number of invasive monkeys decreasing from 8,000 to just 200 within 6 months after the metal traps were installed. The final method that Florida residents can use is inspired by a technique from Japan, featuring a unique design for the metal trap. This trap is larger, with an entrance at the top and a long tree branch inside, allowing monkeys to climb down to access food. This design mimics the natural environment, making it more appealing to the monkeys, encouraging them to enter the trap. However, this trap can only catch about 5 to 6 monkeys at a time. When the monkey climbs the tree and places its weight on the trap, the mechanism will automatically trigger due to the monkey's weight. The monkey cannot escape because the top of the trap is made from smooth aluminum and lax handles, preventing any way to break free. All the traps are equipped with bait inside to enhance the effectiveness of the monkey capture process. They are typically attracted to fruits, especially bananas, and other types of vegetable seeds. During the capture process, the people of Florida do not kill the monkeys. Instead, they apply a humane method by sterilizing the invasive monkeys that are caught. The surgeries will be performed by qualified veterinarians, using appropriate anesthesia doses based on the age and health condition of the invasive monkeys. After the sterilization procedure is completed, these monkeys will be taken to a sanctuary or released back into the wild. Thank you for joining the people of Florida to the end of this video in their journey to find solutions for the invasive monkey problem. If you have more effective methods to deal with this issue, please share them in the comments. Also, if you agree with the proposed solutions, leave a comment with the number 1 and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest developments regarding the invasive monkey issue. Let's learn more about the Cape buffalo, a species native to Africa, found in countries like South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, and others. Notably, these animals do not naturally occur in the United States. The appearance of these animals here is a mysterious phenomenon that evokes a sense of fear. Do you have any information on why they have appeared in the United States? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.
Those are happy buffalo.
In the fierce battle between hunters and bison herds, the hunters, equipped with professional tools and thorough preparation, closely monitor every move of the herd. However, not every confrontation with the bison is an easy challenge. With large herds moving swiftly, they are formidable opponents. The final confrontation is a story of human perseverance and bravery. The victory of hunters with smart and decisive tactics against the powerful bison has resolved an issue that needed addressing. Do you know the current situation of the millions of bison? A major challenge for both American farmers and the international community is the rapid increase in bison populations, which is having significant negative impacts on food supplies, land, and agricultural environments. This increase is the result of several factors, including the natural growth of bison herds, leading to their increasing presence near residential areas and agricultural land. This creates clear security and safety issues as they impact grazing lands and the food supply for other livestock species, causing competition within the ecosystem. The disruption caused by the bison herds on the land can lead to damage to the soil structure and a decline in agricultural environmental quality, as well as pose security and safety concerns for residential areas. To address this issue, American farmers have taken matters into their own hands by participating in hunting activities. The choice to use bows and arrows is not only a preventive measure but also reflects the determination of the farming community to protect resources and ensure safety for both the community and agricultural land. Standardization, precision, and archery skills are manifestations of diligence and perseverance when facing the challenges posed by bison herds. Some individuals have also chosen to domesticate bison for economic purposes. Domestication focuses on selecting important traits such as adaptability to farming environments, reproductive ability, and meat quality by selecting bison herds. To achieve this, it requires in-depth knowledge of genetics and quality control techniques. The domestication process requires flexibility in combining knowledge of genetics with the ability to assess and improve the quality of bison herds. This helps enhance productivity and efficiency in their management and care, while also creating business opportunities and promoting sustainable development in the agricultural sector. Bison meat is an incredibly rich source of nutrients, containing essential elements like protein, zinc, vitamin B12, and selenium. These nutrients not only promote muscle growth, but also support overall body health, from the immune system to the health of your skin and hair. Specifically, the saturated fat content in bison meat is lower than that in regular beef, making it an excellent choice for meals. If you're interested in your cardiovascular health and want to enjoy a delicious meal of bison meat, nothing can stop you from exploring its fantastic flavor. For food enthusiasts and health-conscious individuals alike, Enjoying a nutritious meal made from bison meat will be an unforgettable experience.
Oh man, that's a good cat.
The situation in South Korea is becoming increasingly severe as wild boars frequently invade agricultural land, causing significant damage. Cornfields, rice paddies, and other essential crops are being destroyed, making it difficult for farmers to cope. In areas like Gyeonggi-do Province, where agriculture is the backbone of the local economy, the estimated damage caused by wild boars reaches up to $15 billion annually. Leave comment number 1 to join us in exploring today's hunt. It is estimated that around 400,000 wild boars are causing significant damage to both rural and urban areas. Local authorities are striving to control the wild boar population, but this is challenging due to their rapid reproduction rate and diverse habitats. As the threat from wild boars increases, the South Korean government has implemented measures to control their population in Gyeonggi-do, within the Gangwon-do mountain range where wild boars hide. Specialized teams have been established to monitor set traps and manage them. Traps are placed in areas frequently visited by wild boars with an average size of about 10x10 feet, designed to be spacious enough to ensure the boars get trapped. The traps are typically made of sturdy steel netting and feature automatic gates that close once the boars enter. This measure ensures greater safety for people during the trapping and movement process. With these foothold traps, hunters do not need to use bait to attract wild boars, as the traps are placed in strategic locations. Only hunters with a special permit are allowed to hunt wild boars. To obtain this permit, hunters must undergo a rigorous training process lasting at least 6 months. Do you like this trapping method? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 5. The South Korean government strictly regulates the issuance of hunting permits and the use of traps to ensure the safety of hunters from wild boar attacks. In many cases, wild boars escape from traps because hunters fail to check them after setting. If the traps are not securely anchored to the ground or the clamps are not tight enough, the boars can easily break free during vigorous movement. The traps used must be licensed and meet the standards set by South Korean authorities. Using traps that do not comply with regulations can lead to the revocation of a hunter's hunting permit. Additionally, large steel cage traps are strategically placed across affected areas. These traps designed to capture multiple wild boars at once have an effectiveness rate of up to 85%. In areas like Inch, hundreds of wild boars have been managed using this method. Each trap can capture 3 to 5 wild boars depending on the size and structure of the cage. Hunters need to check traps regularly, ideally within 12 to 24 hours after setting them to ensure humane hunting practices, and to reuse the traps as soon as possible. The trapping season typically occurs in the fall and early winter when wild boars are more active in search of food. Trapping during this period helps minimize the damage caused by wild boars to crops and property, and better controls their population growth in residential areas. Nighttime is when wild boars are most active, so setting traps during this period increases the likelihood of capturing them. These traps not only help reduce the damage caused by wild boars, but are also environmentally safe, avoiding negative impacts on other wildlife species. Thanks to modern sensor technology and motion detection devices, these traps achieve a success rate of up to 80% in capturing wild boars. Using steel cage traps to manage wild boars in South Korea offers several advantages over using firearms. Over the past 5 years, steel cage traps have saved costs on ammunition and eliminated the need to hire professional hunters. Moreover, these traps are safer for the environment as they do not cause noise pollution or pose risks to hunters. With an estimated average of 20,000 wild boars captured annually through this method, it significantly contributes to reducing the damage caused by wild boars nationwide. Hunters then collect the wild boars at trapping sites organized by local authorities. This activity provides data to help the government adjust management measures effectively. Each year, the South Korean government organizes community education programs to raise public awareness about the harm caused by wild boars and provide essential knowledge on how to avoid dangers when encountering them. Through years of effort and community education, the South Korean government has established a robust prevention and control system, helping to stabilize the lives of its citizens. Comment number 1 if you support the way South Koreans hunt wild boars using traps. Like and share the video to receive many benefits in your work. Keep watching the next video. A fierce wave of crisis swept through African cities in 2017 when lions, once hailed as the kings of the jungle, began encroaching on urban areas. These powerful predators, driven by hunger and desperation, roamed bustling streets attacking livestock with unrelenting ferocity. But their hunger didn't stop there. Humans also became prey if not controlled in time. If you want to embark on an adventure to explore lions with us, leave comment number 1. In a series of terrifying events, ferocious lions have launched direct attacks on residential areas in Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa, plunging local communities into deep panic. The resounding roars, once confined to vast savannas, now echo through city centers, with 15 attacks recorded in just 1 year. Urban areas have been thrust into a state of chaos and extreme fear. To counter this wave of attacks, African authorities have employed sophisticated hunting techniques honed over centuries from the Maasai's lion hunting traditions. The Maasai of East Africa share a deep and complex bond with the king of beasts, the lion. Their lion hunting tradition is not merely a matter of survival, but also a sacred ritual preserved for centuries. Courageous young Maasai men face this ferocious predator head-on, armed only with spears and unwavering resolve. Despite the immense danger posed by lions, the Maasai hold deep respect for the animal. Killing a lion is not just a life-or-death challenge, but also a rite of passage celebrated through the ritual of wearing a lion mask as a symbol of pride and honor. To Westerners, the idea of standing before a lion without weapons might seem like an unattainable fantasy. Lion hunting remains a significant activity today where the stakes are always high. In Limpopo Province, South Africa, and the Silas Wildlife Reserve in Tanzania, lion hunting is only permitted with a valid license. Any hunting outside designated areas is considered illegal and faces severe, uncompromising penalties. Do you think this hunting expedition is dangerous? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 5.
Rifle safe.
Hunting groups must consist of at least 3 people, as lions are no ordinary predators. As the king of beasts, their sharp claws and teeth can bring down a target in less than 10 seconds during a surprise attack. Do you hear it? The chilling roar echoing from the bushes about 50 yards from the hunters. That's the warning from a true ruler. Lions don't just hunt, they dominate the game. Are you ready to face and stare into the eyes of the king of the wild? One small mistake, and the hunter becomes the prey. In the heart of Zimbabwe, where the sun scorches every inch of land and darkness is almost non-existent, lions lurk in the bushes, their bodies perfectly blending with the arid savanna. The harsh climate, with temperatures exceeding 95 degrees in 35 degrees C, makes every rustle in the brush thrilling and dangerous. This unforgiving environment demands that hunters have years of experience and a deep understanding of lion behavior. Hunting a lion here can yield rewards of up to $860,000. Hunters with over a decade of experience track every movement of the lion, from its territorial roars to its instinctual stalking behavior. Beyond the thrill of the hunt, this activity plays a crucial role in funding conservation programs, helping maintain the delicate and fragile balance between humans and the wild. The hunt succeeded thanks to seamless coordination and high expertise, led by a seasoned guide with over 250 direct encounters with lions. The chosen weapon was the blazer rifle, using 50 Nitro Express ammunition and equipped with a solar-powered red dot sight, a perfect tool to stop a charging lion. Certified since 2004, this rifle can take down a lion target from up to 250 yards. The challenging terrain, with soft sand underfoot, blazing sunlight overhead, and dense bushes, gives every advantage to the lion. After over 4 hours of exhausting tracking, tension peaks as the hunting group closes in on the target. A single small mistake could lead to severe consequences. The lion, with a powerful body weighing over 300 pounds, can take down prey in mere seconds. As the final shots ring out, the life and death confrontation between humans and the wild officially comes to a close. Lion hunting in the Maasai tradition symbolizes courage and a rite of passage. When participating in a lion hunt, ensure your equipment is in perfect condition, paying special attention to communication devices, as a small malfunction could directly threaten your safety. Wear thorough camouflage to avoid detection, as lions have sharp eyesight and can detect movement from a distance. A non-reflective jacket is essential to prevent light from revealing your position. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Keep following the next hunt.
Good shot, man. Good.
Today we will explore the wildcat, one of the most common wildcat species in North America. According to the Wildlife Conservation Organization, the wildcat population in North America is estimated to be between 2.5 and 6.5 million. This also poses numerous challenges for local communities. So how do wildcats impact human life? What measures are hunters taking to control their population? Comment number 1 and join us to dive into the details through the video.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Go! Get out! Let me!
Wildcats are a unique wild species adaptable to various habitats, from dense forests to suburban areas. This adaptability allows them to thrive near human settlements, leading to increasingly frequent encounters with people. When natural food sources become scarce, they target poultry. According to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, wildcat predation on livestock is common, especially in areas with high wildcat populations and extensive livestock farming. This not only threatens farm security, but also causes economic losses of $10 to $20 million annually. Recognizing the damage wildcats cause to communities and the economy, North American hunters have developed innovative strategies to mitigate their impact. One of the most effective methods is the use of foothold traps designed with sturdy coil springs to safely capture the animals. Notably, these traps not only protect livestock but also reduce conflicts between humans and wildlife. To ensure maximum effectiveness and avoid serious injury to humans and other animals, these traps are placed in strategic locations such as trails, riverbanks, and around livestock areas where wildcats are commonly active. Choosing the right trap placement is key to preventing their movement, thereby protecting property and community safety. Do you think this method is effective? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 5. These measures demonstrate the sophistication and professionalism of North American hunters. Data from invasive species management agencies shows a success rate when deploying 10 to 50 traps depending on the wildcat population density. Additionally, the primary motivation for hunters to undertake this dangerous work is the profit from trading wildcat-derived products. However, foothold traps face legal and ethical challenges that hunters must consider to ensure their methods are effective and compliant with state and federal regulations as well as permits. Additionally, aggressive measures are a top choice in curbing the population explosion of wildcats. As a result, North American hunters often use firearms to manage and mitigate the damage they cause. This method involves locating the animals and employing hunting techniques. These techniques use electronic or vocal calls to mimic the sounds of distressed prey such as rabbits or birds, to trigger the wildcat's predatory instincts and lure them into the line of sight. This method is particularly effective in winter when food sources are scarce and wildcats are more active. In fact, these calls can attract wildcats from distances up to 300 yards, increasing the chances of a successful hunt. Did you know that specific hunting seasons and local regulations can impact the effectiveness of these methods? Understanding this information will help you maximize your hunting time and minimize unwanted risks when participating in hunts. Hunting wildcats is a controversial topic. Supporters argue that it is necessary to manage invasive populations and protect livestock from predation. Conversely, opponents are concerned about animal welfare and the negative ecological impacts of reducing predator populations. What are your thoughts on the ethical issues surrounding wildcat hunting? How can we balance the need for population control with animal welfare? Share the video to bring good luck to your family. Comment number 1 if you support trapping measures. Keep watching the next video.
Hello everyone, the echo of rifle shots echoed throughout the forests, signaling the beginning of the leopard hunt in America. Farmers and hunters are facing threats from them, causing damage to livestock and human safety. The U.S. government has allowed controlled hunting to maintain ecological balance. In 2023, more than 250 leopards were taken down, reducing damage by about 20% compared to 2022. Leopards are the most dangerous predators in the tropical forests of America. They possess strength and can reach speeds of up to 34 miles per hour, with an attack force 4 times stronger than that of a lion. Their hunting abilities are diverse, ranging from small prey to antelopes, weighing up to 772 wolves. Each year, around 250 attacks on humans are recorded, while thousands of livestock fall prey to them. To effectively manage the jaguar population in a way that ensures safety for both humans and the animals, using traps is a feasible method. These traps can be designed to capture jaguars without causing harm, allowing for data collection or relocation to safer conservation areas. This approach helps minimize conflicts between jaguars and humans, while also protecting other wildlife species within the ecosystem. By carefully monitoring and controlling jaguar populations, we can strike a balance between conservation efforts and human safety. To control the leopard population, some countries allow regulated hunting with a quota of about 600 individuals per year. Leopard hunting in the U.S. is a challenging and dangerous activity, but it is also beneficial in managing the population of the species. To be allowed to hunt, hunters must be at least 22 years old and hold a valid license issued by the relevant authorities.
We had a dead cat, man.
The licensing process requires hunters to participate in wildlife conservation and safety training courses. Leopard hunting is not for those in poor health, as these are dangerous animals with long teeth and claws, and an attack from them can cause serious injuries to the hunter. To track the prey, hunters often look for footprints, claw marks on tree trunks, and other signs indicating the presence of leopards in the area.
Now you've got moves.
When detected, hunters often use bait to lure the leopards out of their hiding spots, hanging fresh meat on large tree branches and waiting in silence for several hours. When they appear, the hunter must have good shooting skills and act humanely. However, if the shot is not accurate, the situation can become extremely dangerous. A wounded leopard may attack the hunter. When hunting leopards, hunters often have to set up tents to prevent the leopards from detecting the presence of humans. Each leopard hunted can bring between $6,000 and $12,000 to the hunter, depending on the size and quality of the pelt. At the same time, taking down one female leopard can help control about 25 to 35 individuals in the future, as this species reproduces rapidly with around 2 to 5 cubs per litter. Hunters must also pay attention to large tree branches, as this is where leopards often hide to stalk prey or rest. With their ability to climb, they can easily conceal themselves in dense foliage and wait for an opportunity to attack prey passing below. Leopard hunting not only provides income for hunters, but also plays an important role in controlling the population of this species. According to statistics, around 600 to 800 leopards are legally hunted each year in the U.S., contributing to maintaining the ecological balance in the region. However, it is important to emphasize that leopard hunting is an activity that requires extreme caution and strict adherence to regulations. Only experienced, properly trained hunters with valid licenses are allowed to participate in this activity. The ultimate goal is to protect human safety and the livestock economy in the U.S. Leopard hunting is not only a hunting activity but also an important part of maintaining ecological balance. Remember, each of us has the responsibility to protect ourselves by understanding the behavior of leopards and preventing attacks. Please comment 1 if you support hunting, hit the subscribe button to follow upcoming videos, and let's watch more videos together. In the 1990s, a research facility in Arizona called the Desert Wildlife Experiment Center conducted groundbreaking research to stimulate the growth of native lizards. The goal was to explore their ecological impact, but the experiment was unsuccessful, causing the reptiles to double in size.
He's located something in this grass, this early morning dew.
These creatures can reach speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, making them more dangerous and capable of attacking humans. They threaten to consume up to 50 loads of animal carcasses and garbage each day. Their presence has contaminated over 4,000 acres of farmland, leading to severe water and soil pollution. The damage to agricultural production alone exceeded $30 million, with no clear solution in sight. In 2000, the U.S. government launched a hunting campaign to control the outbreak of giant lizards in Arizona. Wildlife conservation officials closely monitored the reptiles and determined that hunters should maintain a distance of at least 100 yards to avoid danger. In swampy areas, hunting dogs were often used to assist in tracking, but hunters had to exercise extreme caution, as the lizard's powerful tail could knock down anyone who got too close. Hunters were advised to stay away from the wetlands in eastern Arizona because the terrain there increased the risk of encountering the lizards and surprise attacks. Hunter safety is the top priority when hunting lizards, and obtaining a license is not easy. Only individuals between the ages of 21 and 50, with no criminal record, are eligible. They must complete a 6-month hunting course, learning from experienced hunters. The training costs around $2,500, making it a serious commitment. Each hunting season, only 150 licensed hunters are allowed to participate, from June to September. The harsh desert environment of Arizona requires hunters to be in good physical condition, and hunting on rainy days should be avoided due to the dangerous swampy terrain, or hunters should go together for support. In many hunting trips, investigations by the Arizona Game Foundation have shown that using cover increases the hunter's chances of success by reducing the lizard's awareness of the hunter's presence. The success rate increased to 80% per hunt. Hunters typically use high-powered AR-15 rifles capable of firing up to 10 rounds at once, equipped with advanced binoculars. This equipment allows for maximum efficiency, enabling hunters to take down up to 5 lizards per day. Thanks to modern equipment, the government has reduced the lizard population from 10,000 to 3,000 to 3,500 in just a few months in Arizona. Hunters are only allowed to operate in areas designated on their licenses, such as the Sonoran Desert and the Superstition Mountains, where large numbers are found. Off-season violations are heavily fined, up to $55,000. Hunters are encouraged to stay informed about policy changes through the official website of the Arizona Department of Fish and Game. At the end of the hunting season in Arizona, hunters must report their activities to the authorities, adding urgency and responsibility. The rules are very clear, and catching lizards by hand is prohibited, especially in the dangerous swamps near the Colorado River. Hunters are advised to understand the behavior of the lizards in these areas to avoid dangerous encounters. Safety comes first, and adhering to these regulations is essential to preventing accidents. You wouldn't think these lizards would be eaten, would you? Some species of lizards are legally allowed for consumption, and they must be hunted in managed areas like the Saharan Desert. Lizards weighing more than 100 olbs are not allowed to be consumed due to health concerns and must be euthanized during the hunting season. Hunters are only permitted to process no more than 50 olbs of meat, and all of it must be approved by the Arizona Department of Health Services before consumption. If you have any information about countermeasures for dealing with lizards, please comment below to help build a safe hunting organization. Comment number 1 if you think the lizard handling methods in the U.S. are reasonable. Stay tuned for more upcoming content. These methods have been very effective in stopping the spread of some invasive species. If you have any ideas to improve the solution, share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss it together. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell your friends so they can watch the video too. Goodbye and see you in the next one.